All right, we are live on YouTube. Welcome to Navigating the Modern World with Coach Eli. Glad you could all join me here tonight for this very, very special show. It is New Year's Eve. At least it's still New Year's Eve here on the West Coast where I'm at. It is only 9:51 p.m. Pacific time, but it is already 12:51 a.m. after midnight Eastern time. So happy New Year to each and every one of you celebrating this on the East Coast or any other time zone in the world. That is already January 1st, 2023. Before we get to this show, let me just first of all make sure that the YouTube notification has gone out. Let me make sure. Come on, YouTube. Where are you? Where is the notification? Give me a second here, folks. Oh, there it is. Notification has gone out. And let me check out the back end of YouTube and make sure that it is rolling smoothly. And it looks like it absolutely is. Let me do an audio check as well. Audio. What is wrong with my phone? There we go. Here we go. 9:51 p.m. Pacific time, but it is already 12:50. All right. Everything is rolling smoothly. You know, folks, I decided to put this show together at the very last minute. Didn't get any chance to promote it or anything like that. I just kind of put it together and just hit start streaming. And here I am. I wasn't even going to do a show tonight because, to be honest with you, I'm really exhausted and I had a really long day, and I've had a very long past several weeks working, the new side hustles that I now do with my lady. We've been doing DoorDash, and we've also been doing Uber Eats, and we're trying to get in to Grubhub as well, but there's a wait list for that. And we're just doing some other side gigs, to bring in some extra money due to some unexpected expenses. And I'll tell you, when these things happen, it just takes all your energy. When you're in a relationship and, you're working an extra job or two to bring in a little extra money, and then you have family and other things going on, it just it takes everything out of you. So, that leaves very little time, to do YouTube. And now I'm beginning to more so understand why many people are not on YouTube a lot, because, they're working their main job and maybe another side hustle on top of their main job. And, they don't have the time or energy for YouTube. So they come on here when they can. And that's the way it's going to be, for at least the next month or so, as my lady and I continue to work that or those side hustles there. Like I did mention the other day, I think, was it yesterday or the day before when I did that stream? I think it was the day before. California Fort Outdoors in the house says, Happy New Year from rainy Southern California. We'll talk about the rain here in a second, because I don't know if you folks got it as bad as we did. California Fort Outdoors says, I do my side hustle on my phone. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. It's the gig economy, right? It's your side gig, right? Your side hustle. Excellent. I totally forgot what I was going to say. I did a stream on, the side gigs and all that stuff the other day. So check it out if you missed it. I totally forgot what I was going to say because I'm just all over the place tonight. But don't worry, I'll find my rhythm and I'll get right back to it. It is New Year's Eve and New Year's Day. So, we're just going to roll with it, and whatever will be, will be. All right. Let me just get to the title of this stream here, because that'll get me back on track, and I'll share with you folks what happened today. Today was not the best day. Things are fine with my lady and I and my family and all that. It has nothing to do with my lady or my family, but today was just a pretty frustrating day for me. And let me just read the title first. Happy New Year 2023, and in parentheses, after today, I'm ready for a restart. One more time. Happy New Year 2023, and after today, I am ready for a restart. Who's ready for a restart along with me? Because I definitely am. Heading into 2023, which for me will be starting in 2 hours and 4 minutes. I'm just going to put 2022 behind me, and I'm not saying 2022 was completely bad, but there were a bunch of things that happened in 2022. We had this war that's, I guess, is still going on between Russia and Ukraine. Gas prices skyrocketed, and it was just crazy expensive to drive. My lady and I had some unexpected large expenses, it just is a year that we had a good time, but we also had some things happen that we just want to put behind us, and I'm sure you folks are feeling the same way. Sandy McAfee's in the house. Hey Sandy, how you doing? Wishing you and your loved ones a prosperous and healthy New Year. Well, Happy New Year to you as well, Sandy. Great to see you. Hopefully you're staying busy, and hopefully the weather is good in your area. Let's see. Calvin Ford Outdoor says, "Welcome, Sandy. Happy New Year." Yeah, absolutely. Well, let me talk about what happened today. I've been mentioning that my lady and I have been doing a side hustle for several weeks now. And the other day I mentioned what we're actually doing. We're doing, DoorDash, and we also added Uber Eats as well. And I was going to go out. I've been doing very well. We've been doing very well with DoorDash because we accept most orders. And when you first start out on DoorDash, you're going to get a bunch of crappy orders because you have no credibility. And you need to accept those orders because you need to bring your acceptance rate to at least 50% to get priority on higher paying orders. But if you want to get first priority on higher paying orders, you need to get your acceptance rate to 70%. And my acceptance rate is, I think it's 93% right now. So it's pretty high. And my customer rating is like 4.83 out of 5. It needs to be at a 4.7 or higher to get the first priority, along with the 70% acceptance rate. Hey, babe, my lady's in the chat there, respectfully, maturely, and professionally. Hey, ladies, Happy New Year. Yeah, great to see you here, babe. She's in the other room on the couch listening in. Thank you for being here. It started pretty slow. When my lady and I first started doing it about 2.5 weeks ago, maybe almost 3 weeks ago, we were making about $35 to $50 a day. And now we're making over $100 a day. And between DoorDash and Uber Eats, we made yesterday, between DoorDash and Uber Eats, we made just shy of $140, like $139 something. And that was for, what was it, about 6 hours worth of work. So if you do the math, 139 divided by 6, that's like $23.16 an hour. And that's not too terribly bad. Minimum wage where I'm at is $15 an hour. So yeah, we've been doing quite well. And bills are due tomorrow. And I was telling my lady we're going to be hustling, even working on New Year's Eve, not at night because all the crazy drunks are out in the evening, but we're going to work the day shift. We had planned to work the day shift today. And I was going to work. We were going to work from 10 in the morning until like 5 in the afternoon. And my lady was going to come with me, but she wasn't quite ready yet and wanted to rest a little bit more. So, she told me to go out and start without her and then just, come pick her up in about an hour and a half, when I get a delivery near home. Okay, no problem. So I ended up driving, pulling out of my place. Santa Sleigh, Happy New Year, Coach Eli, and congratulations. I remember when I got my first job too. Well, and I can ban you and tell you to have a nice night and Happy New Year to you as well. Yeah, that's you want to take a nice stab at a guy that just wants to run his show and share positivity, right? See, that's what happens, with people that are just not happy within themselves. They want to come out here and poke stabs thinking that they know everything about my life, right? People just love to troll. And I'm just hoping in 2023 that more and more people just ignore trolls and just move forward. But anyway, it's all good. It's all good. Yeah, DoorDash is the first job I've ever had in my entire life. Right. I don't have 2 insurance licenses, and I didn't work in retail management, and retail corporate before that. But yeah, so yeah, DoorDash is the first job I've ever had in my life at the age of 49. Anyway, I'm being sarcastic, obviously, right? Hey, Holly, how you doing? Channel member and moderator. Hey, stopping by to say Happy New Year. Happy New Year to you, Holly. Yeah, it's 1:03 a.m. in your neck of the woods. It's only 10:03 p.m. Pacific time here. We've got an hour and 57 minutes before we enter 2023. Thank you so much for being here, Holly. That's awesome. That's awesome. Helping for Outdoors. Holly, Happy New Year. Yahoo! Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. So I was pulling out of my place and it had rained cats and dogs the night before. And these big storms, we were hearing about these big storms coming into Northern California and the Bay Area. And it had been raining throughout the week while my lady and I were, door dashing and doing Uber Eats. It had been raining. And at times it came down hard, but then it kind of, tapered off a bit. But last night, it literally was pouring for like 8 hours straight or 10 hours straight. And it was still raining in the morning. It kind of tapered off, but it was still sprinkling. And so I decided to go and attempt to DoorDash, and I pulled out and I drove away from my place, and I go clear across town I have a few hot spots I go to where I get orders just like that, right? And let me read the chat here real quick. Respectfully, maturely, and professionally, my lady says, "Hey, lady, Happy New Year." Holly's Hauntings and Happenings says, "Hey, CFO, how are you, sister?" And Holly says, "Happy New Year, RMP." To my lady, respectfully, maturely, and professionally. My lady says, "Ignorance is bliss." Yeah, baby, you're talking about that troll saying that they remember when they got their first job, thinking that DoorDash is my first job in 49 years of life. Right. Anyway, it's all good. Let them have their fun. It's the last day of 2022. Let them have their fun. We're gonna reset and pay less attention to trolling next year. We've just learned to ignore it. California Ford Outdoors says, doing great, Sista. Yup. California Ford Outdoors furthermore says, big storms hit Northern California before it moves down to Southern California. Okay, so it's heading your way. And if the same storm is heading your way, oh, man, you're going to get hit hard. Because here's what happened. The roads were okay. As I got a mile away from my place, a mile and a half, and I started getting into downtown, the roads were flooded. Like, they were so freaking flooded. Like, you had to like drive really slow through these puddles that were probably at least maybe almost a foot deep. I mean, there was just a lot of standing water on the road. And I thought it was just one. So I went through one puddle and I crossed the major intersection to get to my hotspot zone, on where I get, and when I'm in that hotspot zone, I get the most, offers through DoorDash, for deliveries. And that entire street, once I crossed that first puddle, across that major intersection, it was all flooded. So I said, screw it. You know what? I'm not going to work. I'm going to turn around. I'm going to go back home, and I'm just going to cancel. Because even though I need the money, it's like I was, kind of hoping to make another 100 something, maybe $150. I said, you know what? Hey, it's just better to, find another way to pay the bills than to push this and get into an accident or worse. So I decided to. Sandy McAfee, a little something to start off your new year. Check your PayPal. Oh, my God, Sandy. Wow. Okay. Oh, did not expect that. Wow. Let me see if the email updates. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Sandy, I'm gonna keep that completely anonymous out of respect for you. Wow, thank you so much, Sandy. Thank you so much. God bless you. There is a 1 minute delay between what I say here and what goes out. I will be in touch with you probably the second week of the new year, because my lady and I are going to be busting butt the rest of this week through DoorDash and some other things, and then we have to finish up her move as well. But Sandy, thank you so much for your kindness. I'm at a loss for words. Yeah, you know what I'm gonna do for tonight here? I'm just gonna turn off the donations tag there, and I'll just read the message for you to kick off the new year with positive vibes. You know what? I believe that is you. I got to moderate you on this channel. I keep forgetting to verify it and look that and do that. Sorry, I'm just all over the place today. I'm trying. Hang on a second. Let me just mute this. My lady pulled on in for a second. She wanted to make me aware of something. Sorry about that. Yeah, give me just a second here. I got to do my beard soon too. The gray starting to come out. Forgive me, folks. Forgive me. Yeah, no, thank you. Thank you again, Sandy. Yeah, that's a blessing. It is you. Oh yeah, you know what? That's what I was gonna do. Give me just a second here. Give me just a second here. Give me just a second here. I gotta moderate you there. Give me a second here. Shoot. All right, there we go. Oh, wait a minute. Sorry about that, folks. My apologies. My apologies. Okay, let me just add you as a moderator. And you should be a moderator now. Cool. So we should be all set. The ghost of Whoosh Whoosh says, embrace the old fuddy-duddy inside, Eli. Yeah, man. Yeah. Yeah, it's great to see you here, Whoosh Whoosh. Happy New Year to you and your family. Say Happy New Year to everyone, baby.
Happy New Year.
The lady says Happy New Year. Sometime during this year in 2023, she will be making her appearance.
I will.
She will. She will. And there are many people that have been waiting for that. And there are also many people that are waiting to, scrutinize her just, for fake instigated drama type of content. And we just don't care. We're gonna come out, we're gonna bring her out publicly, and her and I are gonna rock and roll this thing together. I'm gonna tell you that, folks. Sandy says, that's nice of you, but I didn't do it for a wrench. I respect you. No, I was going to moderate you anyway, Sandy, because you're moderated on my main channel. And, I moved the live streams over here. So I saw you the last time, and I think it was on mobile, and I couldn't verify that it was you. And I wanted to personally verify that because you don't have content on that channel. So the moderators couldn't tell me if it was you or not. So no, that's all good. I know you didn't donate to get a wrench. I mean, that wouldn't, I think you're used to, never mind. I think you know what I want to say. I think you're just used to how other people handle things. And I try to handle things a little bit more respectfully, maturely, and professionally, like my lady's YouTube name. All right, so yeah, so I wasn't able to dash yesterday. And I said, screw it, it's not worth risking my life. Today. Sorry, not yesterday. Today I wasn't able to dash because of the storms. Like literally in San Francisco, I heard they got almost 3 inches of rain, and I think we got 2.5 inches here in Redwood City. 2+ inches of rain in some areas, 3 to 4 inches of rain in the Bay Area. Everything was flooded. The freeway was flooded. I heard Highway 101 near San Francisco, a little bit south of San Francisco, in a town called South San Francisco, which is just south of San Francisco. That's why they call it South San Francisco, right? And Highway 101 was flooded, and it was closed until 5 o'clock. And here in my area, in the morning when it was raining hard, on 3 different occasions, I heard, the fire truck and ambulances, emergency vehicles. It was just not worth it to me. So, I just decided to go back home, and I I actually ended up paying my bills today because I ended up not working. I ended up paying my bills, and I moved some money around, and didn't want to do that, but I moved some money around to pay my bills, and I got them all paid. And now I'm going to be heading into 2023. My lady and I are going to be heading into 2023, and we're going to just really rock and roll this thing between YouTube here and helping you folks, share our trials and tribulations, not only personally but professionally. Like I mentioned the other day, we're going to be really sharing with people. If you're looking to make a little extra money, if you all of a sudden are falling a little bit short, or you have some unexpected expenses, what's the best way to make some, quick money? Door dashing, Uber Eats, any one of those, businesses in the gig economy. They are great. And we're going to be sharing with you folks what we've learned and what actually works to get the better paying orders and to maximize your earnings, and what doesn't work. Because there are a lot of YouTubers that do DoorDash and, Instacart and Grubhub and Uber Eats and, the rest of the apps, right? Postmates in some areas, right? And they cater their content to what's going to get them views. And a lot of times they use a lot of clickbait, and they say the same stuff over and over again. And a lot of the things they say aren't true. My lady and I are going to share with you folks the truth on what it would take for you to be successful and profitable and make it worthy of your time to do these side hustles. And we're going to be doing pre-recorded videos, on this, on my main channel, Coach Eli, Elias Melas. So make sure you subscribe to that. Nightbot's been sharing the link to my main channel every 7 minutes, or just go to youtube.com/Life Coach Eli, or go in the description, a couple lines down, and you will see the link there. youtube.com/Life Coach Eli. And those videos will start probably either by the end of this coming week or the following week, week 2. I'd like to start them as soon as possible, but it's going to be raining like the majority of the rest of the week. Like tomorrow, I believe we're not going to get rain, but then on Monday through the rest of the week, I believe we're going to be getting rain every single day. And some days it's going to be, okay. Hold on a second here. Yeah, that's what it was. Holly, have yourself a good one. I know you're getting on out of here. My lady wants you to call her quickly. Okay. Have a great night, Holly. Thank you for stopping by. Holly's Huntington Happening says, have a good night, everyone. Well, morning here. Happy New Year. Yeah, Happy New Year to you and your husband, Mike, and your wonderful, beautiful children, Holly. And God bless you. And be safe, okay? Be safe, everyone. What was I going to say? Yeah, so we're going to be doing those videos on the main channel, probably starting, by the end of this coming week or the following week. And we're really, really going to start to help people on the business aspect of things. I am a business and personal relationship coach, success coach, aka life coach. And I've been meaning to, get into business topics, but it was so crazy with the personal topics, because that's what people seem to need more help with. But now, having the experience in the gig economy, this is something that I feel a lot of people are interested in. And I think this is going to also help my lady and I get some new people coming on the channel. So look for that content coming soon on the main channel, Coach Eli, Elias Melas, within, I'd say probably within, 5 to 14 days, something like that. All right. So, yeah, the rest of the day, my lady and I were just kicking back home, and we just spent some quiet time together, some romantic time together, um, and we just took care of some other things, and I said, you know what, babe, let me go ahead and just do a show. I always do a New Year's Eve show and then a New Year's Day show. I will not be doing a show tomorrow, more than likely. This is going to be the New Year's Eve and New Year's Day show. So just to make you folks aware about that. But yeah, I told my lady, you know what? I was kind of feeling a little bit down because I wasn't able to work the job today, and the rain just kept coming down, and the flooding, it just has been insane. So I just needed something to basically get my mind off of this crappy weather that rained out, me working, right? Sandy says, a colleague of mine does FedEx delivery part-time as a hustle. Lightweight packages, 18 an hour. She chooses her days and times. If she finishes her route in 4 hours, she gets paid for 6. That's pretty good, actually. That's partly part of the gig economy. Actually, I think a lot of DoorDash, actually, it's either DoorDash or Uber Eats, or even both, I believe. You can actually, deliver FedEx packages through them. I think you have to set it up, or they'll just make an offer to you once you've been doing DoorDash or Uber Eats for a while. So I'm not sure if you're whether your friend's a male or female. I'm not sure if your friend is doing this directly for FedEx or through like a third party like DoorDash or Uber Eats. But that's not a bad side hustle right there. Not bad at all. And when you do what's called multi-apping, which DoorDash doesn't really like that, Uber Eats doesn't really care, but DoorDash, they don't really like that. But you have to, when you run multiple apps, the first one that sends you an order, you're going to take that, then you're going to pause the other one. And that way you get consistent orders. Sometimes, if you're only running, one app like Uber Eats or DoorDash, you're only going to get an order. Sometimes you won't get an order for an hour or so. And if you had the other app running, you might have received 2 orders from them. So that's another thing. But let's see. CFO says, Sandy, that is awesome. Agreed, CFO says, Sandy. California Ford Outdoors. Nowadays, everyone has a side hustle to pay the bills or care for a family. Yeah. For me, yeah, I've done a few side hustles in the past. I didn't need the extra money back then. I did them when I was running my insurance business. I was networking in the real world when I was running my insurance business. And I was doing some network marketing, things. But now, because, my lady and I are living together, and some unexpected things happened between, her and myself. Her and I both had some unexpected large expenses that, we needed to start bringing in some extra money, at least for the time being. But hey, who knows? I may, even when, we catch up on the bills within a month or so, we may still end up doing it, once or twice or 3 times a week for just a little extra money. And you put that money off the side and use it for vacation money, use it for, whatever your vices. My lady likes to call them vices, right? We can make that vice money, right, baby? Let's see here. Coach Eli, have a great night. I am off. All right, California Ford Outdoor CFO, thank you so much for being here. You too, CFO, says Sandy. Sandy, see you. Have a great night. Sandy McAfee, she is a woman. Oh, I know I am a woman. No. She was talking about the person that's doing the part-time FedEx delivery as a side hustle. There's a 1-minute delay, so, that's why it gets a little bit confusing here. The ghost of Whoosh Whoosh says the rain and holiday would have been huge tips, man. Well, I got huge tips. It did rain. Here's the thing. It was raining a little bit last night when, we made just shy of $140. So yes. And there was even like $3 peak pay through DoorDash, an extra $3 per order on top of the regular base pay and the tips, right? And yes, I mean, if I found a way to get around town to do deliveries today, I bet you I would have made fat money. The problem is you can't drive as fast. You can't even drive when the roads are flooded. You can't even drive the speed limit, right? And you're more prone into getting into an accident, right? Whether you cause it or someone else causes it, right? And it just wasn't worth it to me, Whoosh Whoosh. But you're right. Like, if there was a way where, I had the Back to the Future flying DeLorean, I would have made fat tips. Yeah. No, when it rains, especially when it's coming down as hard as it did today, no one wants to go out, right? Yeah, it would be fat tips, but it wasn't even worth it for the fat tips. It wasn't. So, anyway, folks, we are at 36 minutes. I'm going to start wrapping this up, and if you just wanted to come on here for just a few minutes, a little bit here to catch up with you folks, and like I said, I did this stream on the fly. I didn't even schedule it. I just set it up real quick and went live. But again, like I mentioned earlier, more than likely you're not going to get a New Year's Day stream from me tomorrow. I don't know when the next piece of content will be coming, but just keep it locked here on Coach Eli to authentic live streams. Pay attention to the community tab. I post there regularly. And also subscribe to the main channel, Coach Eli, Elias Melas, at youtube.com/Life Coach Eli. And pay attention to that community tab as well. And, my lady and I will both keep you in the loop of, what's going on with us and when our next pieces of content are coming. So that is that. Let me just check one more thing here. Again, Sandy, thank you so much. Thank you so much for your generous donation. Greatly, greatly appreciate it. My lady greatly appreciates it. Sandy McAfee says the Instacart deliveries are great. Yeah, Instacart is very lucrative if you like to shop. And see, the problem is sometimes you have to do that with DoorDash as well. And then you have this thing called a red card where you just, you shop the items and then you pay for it with the DoorDash, red card. But it does take time and it's very easy to make mistakes. And if they don't have the item the customer wants, then, and they don't have a substitute, you got to reach out to the customer and see if they want a substitute. And I mean, for the most part, I hear the orders, on Instacart go fairly smoothly, but there are times where you get that one customer, every now and then that makes it a pain in the butt, right? But yeah, no, Instacart is very, very lucrative, and it typically involves some very, very fat tips because, like, especially like if you order from Costco, for example, Costco's been using Instacart for a very long time. I think Costco has an exclusive contract with Instacart. You can't get Costco any other way besides Instacart if you want it delivered. If you want it same day delivery, I mean. Now, if you want certain non-perishable items shipped out to you, they'll ship them to you. But if you want same day perishables or non-perishables from Costco, you got to go through Instacart. Some of those Costco orders are $200, $300, $400, $500, right? And even if you have like a $500 Costco order, right? And They even give you a 10% tip. That's $50, right? They give you a 20% tip. That's $100, right? Sandy McAfee, in my area, the shoppers are separate from the deliverers. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah. Oh, so basically one shops and then one delivers. So one prepares and then one just picks up the prepared order and then delivers it. From what I know here in this area, you have to go do the shopping yourself and deliver it yourself. But yeah, every area is probably different. But anyway, all right, folks, I'm going to wrap this up here. After today, I'm ready for a reset or a restart, not a reset, a restart, a reboot. So I'm going to continue doing what I'm doing. Just want to reboot the system, put 2022 behind, and look forward to a very, prosperous new year. I want to thank everyone that has supported my lady and I. And even before I met my lady, I want to thank everyone that's been supportive of the content I've been trying to put out here. 2023 is going to be the breakout year that I've been looking for on this platform for 5.5 years. And my lady's been trying to help us get there for the last almost 1 year that she's been creating content with me. And Sandy McAfee says, yes, no, there's a 1 minute delay. Okay, cool. But yeah, no, I really feel good about 2023. I want to, again, wish each and every one of you the most prosperous and amazing new year. Okay, please, choose some great resolutions and make sure that you keep them. I've got mine. Maybe I'll share them with you folks another time. But here's to your health, happiness, and success. If you are watching this live and, you're drinking tonight, please drink responsibly. Don't drink too much, even if you're not driving. But if you do drive, even if you have just one sip, all right, or one drink, if you do drink, please do not drive. If you don't have to be on the road tonight, please do not be on the road. This is the night where all the drunks and the crazies are out there, and you put yourself at risk for not coming back. And we want you to come back because, like I said, 2023 is going to be an amazing and very prosperous year. So thank you to everyone. Thank you to Sandy McAfee for being here tonight. Thank you again for your generous donation. I'm going to put that to bills. I'm going to give that to my lady because we both have our bills combined now. Much appreciated. Thank you to California Ford Outdoors for being here. Thank you to Holly's Hauntings and Happenings and the Ghosts of Whoosh Whoosh. Thank you so much for being here, folks. Have yourselves a good one. Take care. Happy New Year, everybody. Happy New Year 2023. And as always, be good to each other.